Hello everyone. There's a quiet dignity in choosing not to explain yourself. In a world that clamors for justification, where every action is dissected and every word is questioned, the ability to remain calm and resolute without offering endless explanations is a strength few possess. Have you ever paused to wonder why we feel compelled to explain ourselves? It's often born of a need for approval, a yearning to be understood. Yet, what is the price of such understanding? Is it worth diluting the essence of who you are to fit someone else's narrative? True character is not built on explanations. It is revealed in actions. A life lived with integrity does not need an audience to applaud it or a jury to validate it. The fruit of a good tree speaks for itself. It does not need to convince the passerby of its sweetness. There is a quiet and profound truth that we often forget. Your value is intrinsic. It does not hinge on how others perceive you, or whether they understand your journey, your choices, or the depth of your heart. In a world that relentlessly measures worth by external validation, likes, approval, and applause, it is vital to anchor yourself in the knowledge that your value is not up for debate. Too often we allow the opinions of others to shape how we see ourselves. We second-guess our decisions, overanalyze our actions, and even question our purpose simply because someone else failed to grasp what we know to be true. But ask yourself this: if someone cannot see the beauty of a sunrise, does that diminish its brilliance? Does the warmth of the sun depend on the eyes of the beholder? Of course not. In the same way, your worth is not defined by others' understanding of you. The need to be understood is a deeply human desire, but it becomes dangerous when it begins to dictate how we live. If your actions are constantly driven by the need to explain yourself, you risk losing the essence of who you are. You become a chameleon, changing to fit the expectations of others, dimming your light so it is less intimidating, or explaining your steps so they feel more comfortable. But your life was never meant to be a performance for the approval of an audience. True value resides in authenticity. It is found in knowing that your purpose, your dreams, and your unique journey are valid, even if no one else sees the full picture. There is a quiet strength in understanding that not everyone is meant to walk your path or grasp the depth of your vision. Some people may misunderstand you, and that's okay. It is not your job to convince them. Life is full of people who will only see a fragment of who you are and make assumptions based on that. But they are not the author of your story. They do not know the battles you've fought, the nights you've wept, or the courage it took for you to get this far. Their misunderstanding does not diminish your truth, nor does it negate the significance of your journey. When you place your worth in the hands of others, you give them the power to control your sense of self. That is too heavy a responsibility for anyone to bear. People are fallible. They see the world and you through the lens of their own experiences, biases, and limitations. Your value, however, is eternal, unshaken by their opinions or lack of understanding. Like I said, learn to stand firm in who you are, knowing that your worth is already established. You are enough as you are. The light within you does not need to be explained to shine. Trust in that and walk boldly, knowing that your value is a truth that requires no explanation. Silence is a profound and often underestimated force. In a world filled with noise, constant chatter, endless opinions, and ceaseless demands, silence offers a refuge, a shield that protects your peace. It is not merely the absence of sound. Silence is a deliberate choice, an intentional act of preservation. It is the recognition that not every situation warrants a response, not every attack deserves a counter, and not every misunderstanding must be corrected. When you choose silence, you exercise control over yourself in a way that few can. It is an act of restraint, a refusal to be dragged into unnecessary conflict or to be baited by the provocations of others. Silence shields you from the chaos of emotional reactions and keeps you centered, grounded in your own sense of purpose. There is a wisdom in knowing when to speak and when to hold your peace. Words once spoken cannot be taken back, and a moment of impulsive speech can often do more harm than good. The shield of silence allows you to observe rather than react. When you choose not to engage in every argument or justify yourself in every situation, you create space for clarity. Silence gives you the time to step back, evaluate the bigger picture, and determine what truly matters. It prevents you from being swept away by the heat of the moment, and instead allows you to respond from a place of wisdom, if a response is even necessary. Silence is also a declaration of strength. Many mistake silence for weakness, believing that those who do not respond lack the courage or the capacity to do so. But true strength lies in knowing you do not need to prove yourself to anyone. Silence is the confidence to let your actions and character speak louder than your words ever could. It is a refusal to waste your energy on battles that add no value to your life. Silence preserves relationships and fosters peace. In moments of conflict, words often escalate the tension, turning minor misunderstandings into major divides. By choosing silence, you defuse the situation, giving emotions a chance to settle. Silence can also be an act of kindness, a way to avoid saying something you might later regret. It is a gift to others, allowing space for healing and reflection instead of fueling the flames of discord. Most importantly, silence nurtures your inner peace. It shields you from the chaos of the external world and brings you back to the stillness within. In silence, you reconnect with your true self, listening to the whispers of your soul and the guidance of a higher power. In a world that demands constant noise and response, choosing silence is a radical act of self-preservation. It is the recognition that your peace is priceless, and not every battle is worth your words. Silence is not an escape, it is a shield, a deliberate choice to protect the serenity that sustains you. Authenticity is a powerful and unshakable force. It transcends words, gestures, and explanations, speaking directly to the hearts of those who encounter it. To be authentic is to live in alignment with your true self, without pretense or artifice. It is the courage to let your actions flow naturally from who you are, rather than from who you think the world wants you to be. Authenticity speaks a language far more profound than words, for it resonates with truth, a truth that needs no embellishment or justification. When you live authentically, you radiate a quiet confidence that cannot be manufactured. People are drawn to authenticity because it is rare in a world where so many wear masks. Society often rewards conformity, pressuring individuals to fit into molds, to say what is expected, and to act in ways that please others. But authenticity breaks through these expectations. It says, "This is who I am," without apology and without arrogance. It is an invitation for others to embrace their own truth as well. Words, while powerful, can sometimes be empty when they lack authenticity. People can sense when words are spoken without conviction or when actions contradict what is said. True authenticity eliminates this dissonance. When your life aligns with your values and your actions reflect your beliefs, you become a living testament to the truth you hold dear. Your character and consistency speak louder than any proclamation ever could. Living authentically also fosters trust. People feel safe with those who are genuine, because there is no hidden agenda or facade. Authenticity is transparent. It doesn't seek to manipulate or impress. It simply exists as it is, unapologetic and unaltered. This honesty draws others in and creates deeper, more meaningful connections. Relationships built on authenticity are stronger because they are rooted in truth, not performance. Authenticity empowers you to find your purpose. When you strip away the expectations of others and the noise of the world, you are left with the essence of who you are. From this place of self-awarenessness, you can pursue goals and dreams that truly align with your passions and values. An authentic life is not one spent chasing approval or external success. It is a life spent fulfilling the unique purpose for which you were created. But authenticity is not always easy. It requires vulnerability and courage. It means being willing to face rejection or criticism, knowing that not everyone will understand or accept the real you. Yet, it is far better to be loved for who you are than admired for who you are not. Authenticity allows you to stand firm even when the world tries to sway you, because you know you are living in alignment with your truth. Authenticity is not about perfection, it is about integrity. It is about living in a way that reflects the deepest truths of your heart. When you do this, you will find that your life becomes a testimony of truth, louder and more enduring than any words could ever be. Quiet confidence is a rare and transformative force. It is not loud or boastful, but rather a steady, unshakable belief in oneself that radiates strength without the need for validation. Unlike arrogance, which demands attention, quiet confidence draws people in through its calm and assured presence. It does not seek approval or applause, because it is rooted in an inner knowing, a deep understanding of one's abilities, values, and purpose. This kind of confidence is powerful because it is unspoken. It is not about what you declare to others, but what you affirm to yourself. Quiet confidence allows you to navigate life with grace, even in the face of challenges. It whispers, "I am enough," when the world tries to convince you otherwise. It sustains you in moments of doubt and reminds you that your worth is not defined by external measures of success or failure. One of the greatest strengths of quiet confidence is its ability to inspire trust. People are naturally drawn to those who exude calm assurance. They feel safe in the presence of someone who is comfortable in their own skin, someone who does not need to prove their worth because they already know it. Quiet confidence creates an atmosphere of stability, making others feel at ease and willing to follow your lead. Everybody knows someone who does not. Quiet confidence also fosters resilience. It enables you to face life's uncertainties with composure, knowing that setbacks are not the end but merely a part of the journey. When you are grounded in quiet confidence, you do not crumble under criticism or rejection. Instead, you take feedback as an opportunity to grow, knowing that your value is not diminished by the opinions of others. This resilience allows you to take risks, pursue your goals, and embrace challenges without fear of failure. Another unique aspect of quiet confidence is its ability to empower others. When you embody this quality, you do not feel the need to compete or overshadow. Instead, you lift others up, encouraging them to discover their own potential. Quiet confidence is humble. It does not seek to dominate, but to inspire. It shows others that strength does not need to be loud to be impactful, and that true power comes from within. In a world that often equates confidence with volume and visibility, quiet confidence is a breath of fresh air. It reminds us that we do not need to shout to be heard or to constantly prove ourselves to be worthy. Quiet confidence allows you to stand firm in who you are, to trust your path, and to move forward with purpose. Quiet confidence is not about being better than others. It is about being at peace with yourself. It is the strength to know your value, the grace to walk your own path, and the wisdom to let your actions speak for you. It is a powerful force that can transform your life and inspire those around you, all without making a sound. Not every opinion is worth your response, and recognizing this truth is a sign of wisdom and emotional maturity. In a world where everyone feels entitled to share their thoughts and pass judgment, it can be tempting to react to every comment or critique. However, responding to every opinion can drain your energy, disrupt your peace, and distract you from what truly matters. Silence in these moments is not a sign of weakness, but a reflection of your strength and self-control. Opinions are often shaped by personal biases, experiences, and perceptions. They are not absolute truths, but subjective viewpoints. Some people voice opinions with the intention to help or guide, while others do so out of ignorance, malice, or insecurity. Understanding the source of an opinion helps you discern whether it deserves your attention. Engaging with every comment, particularly those rooted in negativity, is akin to chasing shadows. You expend effort, but gain nothing of value. When you choose not to respond to an opinion, you are protecting your energy. Your time and mental clarity are valuable resources that should not be wasted on unproductive exchanges. Instead of reacting to every critique or attempting to justify yourself, you can channel your energy into meaningful actions and pursuits. By doing so, you stay focused on your goals and avoid being sidetracked by the noise of unnecessary opinions. Silence can also be a powerful response. It demonstrates that you are not easily provoked or swayed by others' words. It is a declaration that you are confident in your values and decisions and do not need external validation. This kind of restraint often disarms those who seek to provoke or diminish you, as it denies them the reaction they seek. Sometimes, the loudest response is no response at all. Choosing not to respond to every opinion does not mean you are closed to feedback. Constructive criticism, offered with genuine intent, can be invaluable for growth. The key is discernment, learning to separate helpful insights from unproductive noise. When you listen selectively, you position yourself to grow, without being overwhelmed by irrelevant or harmful commentary. Responding selectively helps you maintain your peace. Not every battle is worth fighting, and not every opinion deserves a platform. By refusing to engage with negativity, you preserve your emotional well-being and create a space for positivity and progress. Your peace of mind is far more valuable than the temporary satisfaction of winning an argument or proving someone wrong. Your life is yours to live, and your worth is not determined by the opinions of others. When you choose to ignore opinions that add no value, you are asserting control over your narrative and focusing on what truly matters. By mastering the art of selective response, you protect your energy, safeguard your peace, and remain steadfast on your journey toward your purpose. Sometimes, the greatest strength lies in walking away without a word. Faith and inner conviction are powerful forces that can guide, sustain, and propel you forward in life, even when external circumstances seem uncertain or unfavorable. These qualities come from within, rooted in a belief that what you hope for and work toward will come to pass, even if you cannot yet see the outcome. They provide a deep reservoir of strength, enabling you to navigate challenges with confidence and purpose, without relying on constant validation or approval from the outside world. Faith begins with trust in a higher power, in the process of life, and in yourself. It is the assurance that there is a greater purpose unfolding, even when the path ahead is unclear. Faith does not demand that you understand every twist and turn. Instead, it calls you to take one step at a time, trusting that each step brings you closer to where you are meant to be. This trust eliminates the need for constant reassurance from others, as your confidence comes from a deeper, unshakable place. Inner conviction strengthens faith by aligning your beliefs with your actions. It is the quiet determination that drives you to stay true to your principles and follow your unique path, no matter how unconventional or misunderstood it may be. Conviction is not easily swayed by external pressures or doubts. It is anchored in your understanding of who you are and what you stand for. This alignment between belief and action creates a powerful sense of purpose that fuels perseverance, even in the face of adversity. When you possess faith and inner conviction, you are less likely to be discouraged by setbacks or criticisms. You understand that challenges are not the end of the road, but opportunities to grow and refine your character. Faith reminds you that every difficulty has a purpose, while conviction keeps you moving forward, knowing that your efforts are not in vain. Together, these qualities create resilience, allowing you to remain steadfast, even when circumstances seem unfavorable. Living with faith and inner conviction also frees you from the need for constant explanation or justification. When you know in your heart that you are walking the right path, you do not need to convince others to agree with you. This freedom allows you to focus on what truly matters, rather than expending energy on winning approval or proving your worth. You become less concerned with how others perceive you, and more committed to living authentically, aligned with your beliefs and values. Faith and inner conviction remind you that you are enough as you are, even when the world around you seems uncertain. They give you the courage to dream, the strength to persevere, and the wisdom to trust the process. When you hold on to these qualities, you discover that you have everything you need within you to face life's challenges and fulfill your purpose. Faith and conviction are not merely ideas. They are the foundation of a life lived with meaning, courage, and integrity. In conclusion, you don't need to explain yourself to everyone, nor do you need external validation to define your worth. Your faith, inner conviction, and quiet confidence are enough to guide you through life. Not every opinion deserves your energy, and authenticity will always speak louder than words. By trusting your path and staying rooted in your values, you can navigate challenges with resilience, inspire others through your actions, and maintain your peace of mind. Remember, your life is yours to live, and your worth is not determined by the understanding or approval of others. Choose wisely where to invest your energy, and trust that the right people will see your heart without the need for explanations. Stand firm, stay true, and let your actions speak for you. Thank you for taking the time to reflect on this message. May it inspire strength, clarity, and purpose in your journey forward.